Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to tonight's Monday, February 7th, 2022, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School girls varsity basketball action as the Milton High Wildcats meet your Walpole High Timberwolves in the Bay State Conference Hurricane Division battle from the Walpole High Gym. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports, and I'll be providing all the play-by-play action in tonight's senior night game. Ironically, Walpole has just one senior, Natalie Griffin, who has been out the whole season after having knee surgery, but she will still be, she's been at all the games and practices, so she will be honored tonight for her 4 years of three-sport varsity experience. Natalie, as we know, also plays field hockey and lacrosse. After rolling over off 8 straight victories and averaging 51 points a game, Walpole's offense was nowhere to be seen in their last outing, a 39-31 loss to Natick. Defensively, the Timberwolves allowed just 37 points a game. The T-Wolves, 5-1 at home, come in with a record of 10-3, 6-0 and atop the Hurricane Division of the Bay State Conference. Walpole is 7-1 at home. In the Boston Globe's power rankings, the Orange and Blue is 4th in Division 2. Walpole has really shown its selflessness scoring-wise. Junior Brooke Willonis leads the team in scoring with 139 points, 1 more than freshman Izzy Adams and 5 more than fellow 11th grader Haley Brigham. And Katie Hurley, another junior, isn't too far behind with 92 points. After winning their first 2 games against Needham 57-36 and Braintree 56-38, the Timberwolves dropped a pair of non-league games to Norwood and Oliver Ames. Since then, however, the Orange and Blue has rolled off wins over Framingham, Weymouth, Milton, Hanover, Concord, Wellesley, Brookline, and Newton North 68-34, which was their high-water scoring mark to date. We'll let Bill Tompkins, former AD, give you a little bit of information about what's going on with the senior game possibilities.
Thank you all for coming. Tonight is senior night. We're going to honor 2 very special members of our basketball program. We appreciate all the support. Appreciate Milton letting us have this moment. First person I'd like to introduce, first-year manager for us, has been a tremendous addition to this program. Bree, come on up. Without a doubt, left a mark in this program through her effort, her leadership, and just the way she went about everything the last 4 years. Truly the definition of leaving something better than when we started. The way we play, day in, day out, is a direct reflection of Natalie's presence the last handful of years. And obviously, she wasn't able to play for us this year, but her effect is going to have a lasting impact on this program. And we, as a coaching staff, could not be more thankful for the 4 years of everything she's given us. We owe her the world and more. Natalie.
to get back to our pregame notes here. With a 4-9 overall mark, 1-8 in the division. The Wildcats are in the cellar of the Herget. Milton is scoring 34 points a game, 11 fewer than they allow. The Red and White has victories over Charlestown, 59-17, Silver Lake Regional, 45-41, and Fontbonne Academy, 34-29, and Wellesley, 40-37. Walpole prevailed at Milton back on January 11th, 52-18. Milton's other setbacks have come at the hands of Braintree twice, Natick, Quincy, Needham, Framingham, and Brookline. The Timberwolves toppled the Wildcats in their only meeting last year, 53-16. And it looks like Natalie will actually start tonight's game. We'll have the playing of the national anthem now. So with the playing of the national anthem, we will be getting underway quite shortly here. So it'll be interesting to see how long Natalie's able to last out there. I know she's committed to Bryant College, I think is where it is, for for lacrosse. I think she's going for lacrosse. And we're ready for our opening tap. Katie Hurley for Walpole and Sophia Manning for Milton. And Walpole wins it. Comes over to Bologna's 2. They go set up right away for Griffin, and she gets the basket, her only basket of the senior season. Nice show by Coach Dave Wall. And replacing her will be freshman Izzy Adams. Okay, inbounding. It's stolen by Hurley. Hurley looks, gets it out to Walonis. Walonis goes over on the corner to Brigham. Brigham inside to Hurley. Back over to Walonis. Brook drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Grace Henry of Milton. The clock didn't start, the 30-second clock. They're trying to tell the official to mark it to 24 seconds. There we go. And we're ready to get underway again. Christine May gets it over for for Milton. She goes to Grace Henry. Henry to Manning. To McAnulty. Shot, there's a three. By Grace Henry for Milton. Is Adams. Adams stops, pops. No good. Rebound by Hurley. She puts it back up and in. Walpole back on top, 4-3. It's inbounded to Catherine Karambakis. She hands it off to McAnulty. May, Christine May with it. She goes to Karambakis. She stepped out of bounds. It will be Walpole ball. No, they're called a foul on that. Foul on Walonis. Her first. Adams with the ball over in the corner to Grace Ryan. Grace driving baseline, puts it up and in. 6-3, Walpole on top. Oh, okay, it looks like they are not going to count Griffin's basket. They just did that for a show. So it is 4-3. Rebound no good, pulled down by Hurley. Ball goes out of bounds. Okay, inbounding is Christine May for the Wildcats. And she gets it ahead to Karambakis. Drops it off of McAnulty. Over to Henry. Comes in. And a steal by Hurley. She goes to Walonis. Walonis drives and puts it up and in. Walpole up 6-3. Timeout called. So we've played 2 minutes, 28 seconds here of the first quarter. Walpole on top 6-3 after trailing on a three-pointer by Sophia Manning, one of the co-captains for Milton. The Timberwolves have run off 6 straight points with Katie Hurley, Grace Ryan, and Brooke Walonis doing the honors, giving Walpole a 6-3 advantage. Okay. Inbounding will be May for Milton. There's a steal again by Hurley. Comes back up top for a three for Brigham. Boom! 9. 9 straight points for Walpole here. McAnulty coming down with the ball. It's thrown away. It'll be Walpole ball. Walonis will inbound for the Timberwolves. She's got Adams. Izzy bringing the ball down. Heading over the Walpole W to Walonis. Going inside to Hurley. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Haley Brigham will inbounds for Walpole. He bounces it up to Walonis. Walonis to Ryan. Ryan over to Adams. Cross corner to Brigham. Brigham drives. Tries a hook shot and no good. Hurley with the rebound. That's about 4 rebounds already for Hurley in the opening quarter. Oh, a hook shot by Adams goes in. So all of Walpole's starters have scored so far. Walonis got him. It's Ava Regan with the ball. Now it goes over to back to Regan. Almost lost it. Goes up underneath. And Manning puts it in for Milton. Manning has all 5 of the Milton points so far. Walonis with the ball. Comes across to Adams. Izzy looks in the corner. She's got Grace Ryan. Grace underneath the Hurley. No good, but she got fouled. Foul is on Manning. Her first, the team's first. Chloe Binden comes in along with Lauren Offgant for Walpole. Offgant with the ball. Goes to Binden. Binden comes out back to Walonis for 3. No good. Backhanded layup. Oh, almost. And a foul on Milton. Again, it's on 30. That'll be her second. Manning, and the second on the team. She comes out and is replaced by Maeve McDonough. Out to Walonis, Brooke to Binden. Binden hands it off to Adams. Is he looking? She goes inside. Knocked away. Brooke gets the ball. Back to Offgant. Lauren goes up, lays it up and in. Milton bringing the ball down, being bothered by Adams, who steals the ball. She puts it up and in. Walonis with the ball. Goes, bounce pass in to Boisvert. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Coach Dave Wall substituting freely here. Mia Esdale comes in. And it comes out to Walonis. Walonis to Esdale. Esdale to Offgant. Offgant underneath to Boisvert. Over to Walonis for 3. Bang! Milton bringing the ball down. Comes over to McAnulty. She gets it off to Regan. Regan gives it to Karen Marcus. Her pass goes out of bounds, but it was knocked out by Walpole. So Walonis comes out, and Haley Brigham comes back in for Walpole. All right. Karambakis with it for the Wildcats. She goes underneath to Manning. Manning puts up no good. And a foul called on Karambakis. Her first, the third on the team. Walpole up 18-5 here in the first 6 minutes of this game. Throws it up, and that will go out of bounds. It will be Walpole ball. Chloe Binden will inbounds to Lauren Offgant. And Lauren brings the ball down the court. Cross to Binden. She goes out to Brigham. Her shot is no good. The rebound pulled down by McDonough of Milton. Karambakis with it over in the corner to Grace Henry. She loses the ball. Brigham picks it up. Down the floor to Offgant. She stops. Gets it under to Binden. Over to Esdale. No good. The rebound. We've got a jump ball. The arrow is pointing Milton's way. Now Walpole's way. So Katie Hurley. Now they're saying it's Milton ball. So Henry will inbounds for Milton. She gets it to Ava Reagan. Reagan's to Karambakis. And a foul on Binden. That's her first. The third on Walpole. Ball knocked out of bounds by Offgant. But it went off of the Milton player. So Walpole will get it. Lauren bringing the ball down over across to Brigham. Haley looking. She drives, goes in, lays it up. No good. The rebound by Hurley. Still loose on the ground. Foul on Brigham. Her first. The fourth on Walpole. Coming down to Karambakis. She gets it over to a wide open Reagan. Ava bringing it down. Pass to Karambakis. Over to McAnulty. Nope. Bad pass stolen by Hurley. Offgant. Ryan goes baseline, hands it up to Hurley. No good. Nice play. Binden with the rebound. Bang. Seconds left in this first quarter. Ryan goes in, lays it up, doesn't get the roll. She gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. And the period comes to an end with Walpole rolling to a 20-5 advantage here. As they are quite hitting on all cylinders. Already they've scored more than half as many points than they scored in the last game, the Natick loss. So for Walpole, leading the way so far is Brooke Willonis with 5. Izzy Adams has 4. Haley Brigham has 3, and then Lauren Offgant, Chloe Binden, Grace Ryan, and Katie Hurley all have a pair of points for Walpole. Okay, Walonis will inbounds for Walpole. And Milton makes their way out onto the court. Okay, Izzy will bring it down for Walpole. Goes to her right. Passes it back out to Brooke. Walonis dribbling in, looking. Gets it to Adams. Adams goes in, puts it up. No good. The rebound. Nice by back to Walonis. No good. Hurley with the rebound. No good. Walonis with the rebound. Brooke drives and is fouled. Goes down hard, but gets right back up. The foul is on number 11, Christina McNulty. That's her first, the third on the team. Brooke shooting 2. First one is right through. And the next one is also through. Walpole with a 17-point lead here, 22-5. I can feel that blue thunder starting to rumble already, rebelling against the Wildcats. Reagan gets it over to McAnulty. Comes to Karambakis. Karambakis with it again. She drives, puts it up. No good. Walpole with the rebound. Izzy Adams doing the honors. Bounces it ahead to Brigham. Her shot is no good. She was a little too deep when she tried that scoop shot. We have a jump. Arrows pointing Milton's way. So goes to Karambakis. Bringing it down as Ava Regan. Regan, I'd say Regan maybe. Karambakis underneath, no good. But Adams with the rebound. He's going to go into it, spins and doesn't get the roll. Hurley with the rebound, no good. Milton coming back down. Karambakis with it being back guarded by Walonis. Long pass, a nice play. Haley Brigham. And she gets it to Grace Ryan. Grace coming down. In the corner to Adams, underneath to Hurley. No good, but she got fouled. Foul is on Regan, her first, 4th on the team. Hurley's first one is up and in. Her second one is good. Well, they're taking away that shot because they said Izzy moved into the lane too soon. Underneath, Adams with the rebound. We've got a jump ball. Adams and Helen May for Milton. Arrow pointing Walpole's way, so Brooke will drop it off to Izzy. Izzy bringing the ball down. Inside to Hurley. Hurley backs in. Rebound by Regan. Her steal by Brigham. Oh boy, was she ready for that. Haley lays it up and in. 25-5, Walpole on top. Ball comes loose. Ryan with it. Bounces it over to Adams. Izzy puts it up and in. 27-5. Ball went out of bounds off Walpole. Helen May will throw it in for Milton. May over to Karambakis. Underneath. Bad pass stolen by Adams. Is he going end to end? Oh, behind the back to Walonis. And she lays it in. What a pass. Izzy Adams showing that she can do it all out there. The behind the back pass, perfect pass to Walonis, and Brooke just put it right in. 29-5 with 4:36 left to go in the half. Walpole on top. They're just 2 points away from the total that they scored against Natick in their last game. Tonight's game, of course, makeup from this past Friday when the weather didn't cooperate with icy and snowy conditions, preventing basically everybody in Eastern Mass from any athletic events. Actually, a lot of schools didn't have school, Walpole being one of them. Well, we've got a minute here. We'd like to remind you, if you would like to sit here where I am right now and do color or play-by-play for any Walpole High sports, you would should contact Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. Once again, Tamara Green, 508-668-7795. tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. You too can have a great time doing these games for the Wildcats. I'm sorry, for the Timberwolves. My bad. Okay. Reagan's kept saved by Karambakis. She's being guarded by Adams. Gets it inside to May. May to Regan, and she throws the ball out of bounds. Walonis will inbounds to Adams. Izzy coming down. Gets it to Annie Cantrell with her first time on the floor. Adams with the three, no good. Rebound by Cantrell. Back to Adams. Into Brigham. Brigham underneath to Cantrell. Out to Adams. Adams going down on the floor. Passes it up. Brigham, no. It comes over to Helen May of Milton. She gets it to Grace Henry. To Catherine Karambakis. Shot is up and no good, but she got fouled. Foul is on Adams. Izzy's first. And the first shot by May is no good. Esdale And Offgant back in for Walpole. Lauren Offgant with it. She goes over to Esdale for a three. And she gets it. Karambakis with the ball for Milton. Goes up top. No good. The rebound by Esdale. Mia sends it, bringing it down herself. Nope, she handed it off to Izzy. Back to Esdale. Esdale drives in. And she goes down on a heap. Foul is on Manning. Her third. So she'll be coming out. Lauren Offgant will toss it in. She gets it to Cantrell. Annie gets it to Chloe. And Binden gets fouled, driving in. She'll be shooting two. The foul is on May, her first, the sixth on the team. First freebie is no good. Chloe trying again and gets this one. The Walpole has already surpassed their score from the last game. Nice block by Boisvert. Caitlin Boisvert is over out top to Offgant. Just has it taken away by McNulty. To Karambakis for a three. No good. Boisvert with the rebound. Underneath the Binden. And ball goes out of bounds. Foul on Milton's Christina McNulty. Her second. 1-on-1 situation for Chloe. The first one is no good. Walpole does not get the rebound. Christina May with it. Off on the side. No good. The rebound by Cantrell. And he dishes it off to Offgant. Lauren going to left in the corner to Mia Esdale. Back up to Lauren. Back to Mia. Esdale moving in, bounces it in to Boisvert, who saves it to Offgant. Back in, no good. Cantrell with the save. Boisvert through. She gets the bounce. Driving. Oh yeah, there'll be a foul on Walpole. Foul is on Chloe Binden. Her second. The fifth on Walpole in this half. Under a minute to play. Walpole on top, 35-5. A three attempt, no good. The rebound by Cantrell. I think that's three rebounds already for Annie. Binden with the ball. Over in the corner to Esdale. Esdale back up top to Offgant. To Binden. Chloe going in, goes baseline, bounces it out to Boisvert. No good. The rebound by Karambakis. Annie Cantrell fighting for that loose ball. And at the buzzer, Grace Henry puts one in for the Wildcats as the first half comes to an end here with Walpole on top, 35-7. Let's see, your scoring leaders for Walpole is Brooke Walonis with 9, Izzy Adams with 6, Lauren Offgant with 5, Haley Brigham with 5, Katie Hurley with 3, Chloe Binden with 3, Katie Boisvert with 2, and Grace Ryan with a pair. So while the teams go to the dressing room, take a little break, we'll do the same. We'll be back shortly with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Walpole High School gym on Common Street, where we are here for the Walpole High girls varsity basketball game. Your Timberwolves leading the Milton Wildcats 35-7. Milton actually scored the first bucket of the game, a three-pointer by captain Sophia Manning. The Timberwolves ran off the next 11 points. Went from there, we're up 20-5 at the end of the first quarter and hold a 35-7 advantage right now. In the first half, the leading scorer was Brooke Walonis with 9. She was followed by Izzy Adams with 6, Lauren Offgant with 5, as did Haley Brigham. She had 5. 3 points each for Chloe Binden and Katie Hurley. 2 points for Grace Ryan and Caitlin Boisvert. On senior night here, we are ready to begin second half action here. Milton will inbounds with Christine May. Send it into Christina McNulty. She gets the ball. To Ava Regan, to Karambakis, driving in and blocked by Walonis. Brooke coming down, going end to end. Oh, she loses the ball. Oh. Face plants for a minute there as she tripped, banged her forehead, holding her forehead, but she looks okay. Bringing it down is McNulty. Over to Karambakis. She can't hold on to it. It'll be Walpole ball. Walonis inbounds to Izzy Adams. Isabel bringing it over the Walpole W. She goes to Walonis. Brooke looking. She gets it back to Adams. And to Haley Brigham. Haley gets it back out to Walonis. Walonis bounces inside to Hurley. Katie puts it up, no good. The rebound pulled down by Ava Regan for Milton. She gets it over to Catherine Karambakis. Karambakis to Regan. Regan goes in, puts it up, and gets the hoop. 35-9. Adams to Walonis. Gets it to Grace Adams. Grace drives, puts it up and in. And she got fouled. And she gets the roll on the free throw, 38-9. That foul was on McNulty, that's her third. And ball goes out of bounds. Karambakis couldn't hold on to it. It'll be Walpole ball. Adams to Brigham, back to Adams. Easy driving to the right. Up top to Walonis. Brooke going to her left, hands it off to Ryan. Grace tries a three off the front of the rim. Brigham with the rebound. She lays it up and in. Regan with the ball. Underneath to Manny. No, not to that was Christine May. Makes it 40-11. Walpole on top. In the corner to Ryan. Grace bounces it into Brigham. Haley puts it up and in. Karambak. No, it's not Karambakis. It's May on the right. Gets it over to McAnulty. And a foul on Walonis, I think. Yep. That'll be her second, I think. Yeah, her second. And the first on Walpole in the second half. Karambakis with it. Being guarded by Adams. Can't get anywhere. Comes up top to Henry. Grace gets it back to Helen May. Karambakis for a three. No good. Walonis with the rebound. Brooke in the corner to Grace Ryan. Back to Walonis. Walonis goes in. No good. Throws it out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball as was deflected. Brooke will inbounds. Over to Hurley. Onside to Adams, and she lays it up and in. Izzy's first points of the second half. Walonis gets called for another foul. That's her third. May will inbounds to Karambakis. Guarded by Adams. It goes to the right in the corner. Back out to May. May with it. Gets it to Regan. Regan was looking for May. It bounced off her and goes out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Lauren Offcant coming in for Izzy Adams. And Chloe Binden for Brooke Walonis. As Coach Dave Wall making wholesale changes, giving everybody a lot of playing time in this game. Walpole up by 33 with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hurley inside the ball. There she gets it. Karambakis with it to Regan. Cross court to May. In the corner. Puts it up and no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be went out off Walpole. Maeve McDonough comes in for Christine May for Milton. Karambakis for a three, no good. The rebound by Hurley gets it out to Ryan. Ryan to Binden, no good. Rebound to Karambakis. Regan back to Karambakis. Over on the side to McDonough. For a three, no good. Rebound by Lauren Offgant. Lauren up to Chloe. Chloe inside. No good. And the rebound pulled down by May. Karambakis with the ball. Gets it to Regan. Regan tries a two, no good. Bindon with the rebound. Hands it off to Offgant. Lauren bringing the ball down. Chloe goes, drives the lane to Grace Ryan. Ryan underneath to Offgant. Does not get the roll, but Hurley with the rebound. Ball still loose, going all over the place, and it's taken by McDonough of Milton. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Walpole up 46-11. Wide open for a two, no good. And Taylor Carter with the rebound. I think that was Taylor. No, it wasn't Taylor. My bad. Offgant to Bindon. Bindon underneath to Boisvert. Puts it up. Gets the roll around the rim and in. That's 4 for Beauvais in the second half. She had 2 in the first. Regan. Regan's shot is no good. And the rebound pulled down by Beauvais. Beauvais. Lauren Offgant with it. Underneath, wide open Beauvais, back to Hurley. She gets it. Timeout call by Milton. (50-11). Walpole's lead is 39 with 53.6 seconds left in the third quarter. The first time they played at Milton, Walpole came away with a 52-18 victory. They're going to break that mark for the number of points scored. We'll see if they can hold them to fewer than 18. Let's see, Mia Isdale and Annie Cantrell in for Walpole, along with Caitlin Boisvert, Chloe Bindon, and Lauren Offgant. Okay. May inbounds to Karambakis. Inside. Ball loose. Bindon gets it. Drops it off to Offgant. Lauren slowing things down, coming over the center court. Spins around. Karambakis going down. Cantrell with the attempt, but she will get called for the foul. Karambakis will be shooting 2. That's Cantrell's first, the third on Walpole. Karambakis drops in the first one, 50-12. Misses the second. Bindon gets the rebound. Offgant bringing but down for Walpole. Off in the corner to Chloe, back to Lauren. Lauren drives, stops. Look around, goes between, and she gets called for the foul. Offensive, she got called for a charge on that. That's her first. 3 seconds left in the, and a block by Esdale at the buzzer. We pay 3 quarters here. Walpole well on their way to their victory, to their 11th victory of the year. With a 38-point advantage. I don't see anyone coming up with that in the time. Scoring leaders right now. Let's see, Wallonis still has 9 now, as does Haley Brigham. 8 for Izzy Adams, 5 for Katie Hurley, 5 for Grace Ryan, 3 for Chloe Binden, 5 for Lauren Offgant, and 6 for Caitlin Beauvais. Walpole sends some of the starters out. We'll have Wallonis, Brigham, Esdale, Cantrell, and Adams for Walpole. And the 4th quarter is underway here from Walpole. Izzy Adams with the ball to Haley Brigham. Haley goes to the left. Gets it in the corner to Esdale. Esdale drives, puts it up. No good, but she got fouled. Mia will be shooting 2. The foul was on Christine May, her first. First shot is no good. Foul was on Kyla Miller. Esdale's second is in. Long bomb, no good. The rebound up and in by Manning. 51-14. Wallonis has the ball. In the corner to Adams. Is he coming out? Cross court to Brigham. Brigham fakes it, goes in underneath to Cantrell. And she got fouled. Annie will be shooting 2. The foul is on Manning, her 4th. Cantrell looking for. And she gets it, her first point of the season. Annie finally breaks through into the scoring column for Walpole. The next one is also through. Nothing but net on that one. So the onus is off of Cantrell now. She has found the scoring range. Other side to McDonough. Ball loose. Goes Adams with it, and she'll be called for traveling. Helen May will inbounds for Walpole, for Milton, to Catherine Karambakis. Back to kickball. It'll be a Milton ball. They'll get a new clock, I think. I guess not. May. Shot no good. The rebound by Esdale. He gets it over to Adams. Adams slowing things down. In the corner to Esdale. Mia up top. Over on the side to Walonis, into Cantrell again. Back out to Walonis for a three. No good. The rebounder, Esdale. Bounce underneath. It's good by Adams. Shot is short. Rebound by McDonough. Out to Karambakis. Over to May. Stolen by Brigham. She holds it off to Brooke. Walonis to Adams underneath. They were looking for Cantrell, couldn't get it. To May over in the corner to McDonough. Stolen by Brigham. Walpole slowing things down here. They know the victory is well in hand. Walonis to Brigham. Brigham to Esdale. Esdale up top to Brigham. Brigham back out to Adams. Adams stops, pops, no good. The rebound by Milton. Karambakis bringing the ball down. Over on the side to McDonough. McDonough inside. And knocked away and stolen by Adams. Izzy slows it down. In the corner to Esdale. Mia has it. Cross corner to Walonis. Inside to Cantrell. A three by Brigham was no good, but Adams got the rebound. Adams hits the three. (58-14). Walpole's lead is 44. Adams pulls the ball loose, and Walpole calls a timeout. So Lauren Offkant and Caitlin Beauvais come in, along with Chloe Binden. Esdale inbounds to Offkant. 3:39 and counting left in this one. Walpole's lead is 44. Esdale with the ball to Cantrell, to Offkant. Over in the corner to Esdale. Mia to Binden. Back to Esdale. Esdale drives, puts it up, and gets it. Henry with the ball. Shot is no good, but it's put back up by Manning for Milton. 60-16. 2:48 left in regulation. Binden with the ball. Bounces it in, looking for Cantrell. And it's taken by Manning. She gets it over to Regan. Back to Manning. In the corner to Henry. Henry gets it back. Drives, sends it back. Shot no good. Good. That one was Ava Regan, 60-18. 1:53 left in regulation. Walpole well on their way to improving their record to 11-3, 7-0 and atop the Herget division. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Milton ball. Ava Regan bringing it down, gets it over to Grace Henry. Her pass is stolen by Mia Esdale. Mia coming down on the right, gets it to Cantrell, to Offgant. Lauren gets it out to Binden. Binden drives over in the corner to Offgant. Offgant to Esdale. Laura Mia puts it up and gets it. A 3. We're down under a minute to go in this one. Ball stolen by Bovair to Esdale. Mia bringing it down. Walpole slowing things down. Goes to Offgant. Lauren taking her time in the corner to Esdale. Back to Offgant to Binden. Chloe looking up at the clock. See what she's got. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And the shot clock goes off. That was purposeful. Walpole figured, why take the shot? Inbounding will be Grace Henry with 15.7 seconds to go in regulation. Over on the top to Grace Henry. Her three-pointer is no good. Rebound no good. Rebound no good. Rebound goes in at the buzzer as Christine May hits a shot at the buzzer, giving us our final score of 63-20, an easy one for Walpole. Like we said, the Wildcats scored first, actually, a three-pointer by co-captain Sophia Manning, but Walpole ran off the next 11 points and 18 of the next 20 to take a 20-5 advantage at the end of the first quarter. From there, it just kept getting like a rolling snowball down a hill. 35-7 at the half, 50-12 at the end of three quarters, and the final, of course, Walpole 63-20. Your scoring for Walpole. Let's see, Annie Cantrell finally gets on the scorebook. She picked up a pair of free throws for 2 points. 6 points for Mia Esdale. 6 points for Caitlin Bovea. Lauren Offgant with 5. Chloe Binden with 3. Grace Ryan with 5. Katie Hurley with 5. Izzy Adams with 13. Haley Brigham with 9. And Brooke Willonis with 9. And that's the way things went. I'd like to thank Nick Piccirilli for another superb job on the camera for us tonight. We'd like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School girls varsity basketball action. Once again, your final score, the Timberwolves 63 and Milton 20.